it was a shock because, you know, Saturday, aside from it being the Shabbat, the traditional day of rest and holy day in Israel, it was also a holiday. And we were awakened by the missile sirens at around 6:45 in the morning. We ran into the shelter that we have at our home, and we couldn't understand what happened because we knew that we were de-escalating the situation in Gaza. There were talks about major economic projects. There were, about 20,000 workers were allowed into Israel the week before in order to work, in order to be able to, bring money home for their families and everything. There was absolutely no provocation from Israel's side, no act of aggression or anything of the type. On the contrary. And that's why we couldn't understand why there were sirens at 6:45 in the morning. And once the sirens were over, we opened the TV and we were shocked to see that the villages and communities along the border of the Gaza Strip were attacked. And at that time, we didn't even understand how grave it was. But I can tell you that more than 1,000 terrorists infiltrated into Israel, divided themselves among all the civilian and also military establishments along the border, and simultaneously attacked each and every one of them without regard to anything. They butchered whole families. They raped women. They abducted families. There are now families that the parents were killed and the children have been left alone, and vice versa. You know, old people with their aides were murdered. Holocaust survivors were taken again into captivity. Unbelievable, unbelievable.